Oh.
Okay. Alright. Are we all here?
No.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Max, lay back down. You can't have any treats.
Ooh, handy.
But he deserves them. Spooky. Too much spook.
Oh no.
I don't like that laugh.
Me either.
You're not sitting
No.
next to them.
I love it. It's really good.
Don't wiggle your eyebrows at me. So, last time on True Colors, we all went to Disneyland. We all know how that went down. It was interesting, to say the very fucking least.
You looked at me when you said that.
Because I have no one else to look at. I would be looking at Cheebs, but Cheebs ain't here.
Do you want to borrow my googly eyes?
No, I don't want to look at the fucking googly eyes. You guys made friends with Stephen Bucky of Just... Are you gonna sneeze or yawn? You made me yawn! You guys made friends with Stephen Bucky. You now have them as assets, essentially. You met the little girl. Leia, thank you. I forgot her fucking name. I almost called her Lily. I haven't checked my notes in like 2 fucking weeks. Leave me alone. And today is Halloween in Holland Grove. No, don't replay. Don't replay. So it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is low but not setting. What's everybody up to?
Usagi is with Sven, helping get his costume put together, finishing touches.
Whose costume? Yours or Usagi's? Okay. So Usagi and Sven are getting his costume together.
Yeah, the what you call it? The doors to his studio are closed.
Okay. Thorn, what are you up to?
I just got there. I'm headed up to my room to change into my costume.
Okay. Dylan?
Mm-hmm.
What are you up to?
Shenanigans. Because the door to Sven's room, while Thorn and Sven are standing in it, suddenly there's a little spider that walks in.
A little spider?
Yeah, let me get this image up for you guys.
Oh,
no.
Oh, son of a bitch. I don't want to. Already starting.
There you go. Tiny little spider.
Oh! Oh, I gotta put this up on the recording.
Spider dog.
Oh my
Whatever a spider dog
goodness.
does.
I'm getting that shit for Gomez. Okay. A very large spider walks into Sven's room.
I put googly eyes on it.
And it's got googly eyes on it. And it's the good boy, but mysteriously transformed into a spider.
Well, we really need to call an exterminator.
Hey, dude. How you doing?
Duke puts his ears down like, please don't.
Sven's got like a baggie of treats in his desk. You know. It's like one of those dental chews.
Mm-hmm. Because his breath stinks.
Yeah.
Because it eats flies.
Here you go. Here you go, Duke.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
I'm gonna scratch the boy.
You know how dogs.
I guess we have a pet spider this Halloween. And Sven closes the door
Is Duke Aragog for Halloween?
No, just a spider.
Just a spider?
Just a spider. Generic TM spider.
Generic trademark spider?
Yes.
Okay. Has anyone remembered to invite a certain gremlin?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know
Yes.
what? That's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
where Dylan is. He's probably picking up a said gremlin.
Okay.
Sven figured that Dylan would do that.
Okay. Real quick, Dylan, you pull up to Eliza's house
Mhm.
and beep the horn. And Eliza comes out, but she's dressed as Elastigirl. And
Oh my God.
she waves at you, and you see her turn back to the house and yell up the stairs. And upstairs, from one of the second story bedrooms, the window opens, and Q sticks his head out, already in costume, and goes, "Are we going trick or treating?"
Of course, we're going trick or treating.
Fuck yeah! And he jumps out the window.
Oh
Oh
my god!
my God.
Oh my god! And lands very gently on his tippy toes and walks up to the car.
Okay, good.
And he has a huge pillowcase. He's motherfucking ready.
So it's not a pillowcase, it's a body pillowcase.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, it's a docky case.
Is it who's printed on it?
A piece of candy.
No. Damn.
King
Who,
candy?
no. Who would be printed on his docky? I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's like a Gabriel Reyes docking,
All right, cool.
but like it's just Reaper in sexy
Alright.
positions, but like just all his clothes on.
So it's a safe for work docky.
It's a safe for work docky. While Quentin is getting all settled into the car, you look up and Eliza is waving goodbye, and you see a tall man dressed in a kind of a white dress shirt, black slacks, and a black cape with red lining. You see him peek out and wave, and when he smiles, there's fangs in his mouth.
Oh my god!
It's Marcus.
Is he dressed as Dracula?
Yes, he is.
Oh my god! So
We're gonna
can
need
I snap
drawings
a
of this
picture of that?
later.
Yeah, you can take a picture of Marcus.
Yep.
Eliza flips off the camera.
Good.
I flip her back off and then I speed away.
You don't see it, but she makes her middle finger longer. So you head back to the base. Is everybody done costuming up about now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. Usagi's got
Yeah.
thick pair of glasses on,
Soggy, your fucking costume is killing me.
hair parted.
So Dylan parks out front and beeps the horn to let everyone know that it's time to go. Oh my god, I got the hiccups. I'm sneezing. I'm yawning. Jeez, TC's canceled until I can get a hold of myself. Anyways, so Dylan's out front in the car.
Chip's got BR back.
Chip's got a BRB.
They gotta let Max out.
Oh, and I was just gonna make her roll right now. Son of a bitch. It's fine. Cheebs. Cheebs,
Yeah.
I need you to roll me 2d6.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's going out to the car.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Is there any
Nope,
bonus
just-
with this or
just-
just flat?
Just 2d6. Okay. So you guys all pile into the car, and Dylan, are you in your costume yet?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody piles into the car. Quentin's all excited in the passenger seat. He gives everyone a mean look that tries to get into the passenger seat. He's like, no, it's fine. I'm already sitting here. Dibs, shotgun, fuck you guys. And, so everyone gets in, and, you, Dylan, you reach forward to turn up the air conditioning. It's a little bit hot.
Mhm.
And the air conditioning kind of zaps you just a tad. Just a little
Ouch.
nip.
Ooh.
Rude.
You go to do it again, and it doesn't zap you the second time.
It doesn't or does?
It does not.
Oh, okay. Huh, that's weird. Must just be some static electricity.
Just a little bit of static electricity.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it is time for Halloween.
Whee!
So, you guys head out. Quentin directs you to the best spot for trick-or-treating, because we're talking full-size candy bars, toys, like the old people who have like 60 bags of candy, so they just give everyone a heaping handful of it and shit.
Ooh, those are the good spots.
It takes a little while to get there, but you find a good spot and you park, and you guys start the trick-or-treating. Is there any shenanigans you guys want to do while we're trick-or-treating?
Sven doesn't say anything when he's wearing the mask.
Oh, you're
At
just
all.
being creepy?
Mm-hmm. He stares at people a little too long.
I go over to Sven and like smack him with the flat of my fake machete. It's like, stop that!
What? It's Halloween.
Oh, come on, it's funny.
I mean,
You're
you
not
gotta
gonna-
scare the kids.
You're not gonna do the same thing, Dylan?
I mean, I am with the older kids and like the adults.
I didn't say I was scaring little kids. I just said I was staring at people too long.
Rude. Usagi's head's on swivel. He's constantly bouncing, and it's like, oh, look at that! Look at that! What's that?
Quentin's like,
Usagi.
that's Link. That's Mario. I don't know who the fuck that guy is. That's Optimus Prime.
Is that Zordo?
Oh, no! What?
Is that what?
A Zoldo?
Oh, gotcha. Oh my god.
Oh.
No, wait. You're dressed up like Pigeon Guy. Okay. So, Quentin pushes this little kid dressed up like Link and pushes him up next to Usagi, and he whips out like note cards. Nobody asked where he gets them from, but he whips out some note cards, and he writes Zoldo on the note card and tapes it to Usagi's sign, so it says, "Is this a Zoldo?" And then he takes a picture, and then you all part ways. Or you and the Link kid part ways.
And he's just doing this the whole time.
Just constantly.
Excitedly, Q, come on. And just runs over with Q in hand. Okay, come on, do it.
Scribbles down wrong, incorrect name for something, tapes it to sign, takes picture. Dude, we've done this like 5 times. Can I trick or treat now? Do you know what trick or treating is?
Oh, come on, Q. It's his birthday.
It's your birthday?
Yeah,
Halloween.
it's his actual birthday.
Is this a birthday?
Oh my god.
Q's like, okay, whatever. And, you guys continue trick-or-treating for a little bit. At one point, the sun has set. It's been down for about 20 minutes, so it's starting to get dark, like that eerie sort of dusk. And, you're getting closer towards the edge of the neighborhood, and you see, as you're walking through all these houses, you see a large kind of, somewhat Victorian-looking house, but also modern, like a well-constructed, beautiful house, but it looks kind of left behind, and the yard's a little bit overgrown, and people don't walk on the sidewalk of this house. Like, parents kind of shepherd their small children away, the teenagers kind of give it a birth. A couple of teenagers, like, gawk at it and go and, like, nudge each other, like, come on, let's go, but they don't really. go. They just giggle and then leave and go do something else. As you guys are walking down the street making your rounds and you get near this house, you guys see the porch light come on and some strange music you can hear it just faintly coming from inside.
What is that?
Oh.
What's with this house? Why is it musicking?
That's a good question.
Just ever
Man.
so faint on the wind. Do you know what song this is?
Hell yeah. This is the
Damn it.
most elaborate haunted house I've ever seen. We need to check
Should
this
we
out.
go?
We need to check this
A
out.
haunted
Sven
house?
Sven takes off his mask and like, no, that's obviously not a haunted house. Do you see anything else?
No, that's a haunted house.
No,
I
it's
bet
not.
you they're
Did
gonna
you
have
not just-
full-size candy bars,
Did,
popcorn balls.
did you not
Is this
just
a
see those
haunted
3
house?
teenagers leave? Like, did you
chickens? Chickens, obviously.
No, Dylan, that's not a good idea. This
Hey,
is not
Q,
a
what do
haunted
you
house.
think?
I'm already going in.
See?
He's
Well,
he's pushing the gate open. and-
Rip Q. I hope you got your, will in order.
No, I don't have any stuff.
Sven,
Oh wait,
don't
that's
be
a lie. I
rude.
have so much stuff.
What about your portal gun? Can I have that?
No, I've set it to self-destruct upon my death.
Wait.
So do you guys?
Q right in.
Yeah.
You follow?
See, Usagi's down. It's Usagi's birthday.
Yeah.
Thorn, you down?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
Hell
Hi,
yeah.
Sven.
Well, if you, I'm coming with, but if you all die, it's not. Then he puts his mask back on.
Why would you die in a haunted house?
So you guys go up to the. So you guys go up to the front door.
We go up to the front door.
All right, the porch light is on. It doesn't look like it's been abandoned for long, or its facade of being abandoned doesn't seem to have been too long. It's still a relatively modern house, but there's newspapers piled in front of the door. What are you guys giggling at? Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
It's not my fault.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
It's not my fault.
There's newspapers piled at the door, and a couple of packages seem to have just been left there. This house is apparently so creepy that no one will go steal packages off the front porch, which is strange. But you guys get in, you open the first door, and it's one of those, the screened off porches, you know? Where the bugs can't get in and stuff. Bless you. No
God, I
sneeze?
spooked it.
Max.
I scared Becca's sneeze back inside of her body.
Oh, it burns.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a screened off porch, and you guys open the door, and there's a second door into the actual house,
Behind this door is another door.
essentially.
Let's go. Hello? Trick or treat!
Hello?
Hello?
I'm just gonna knock.
Huh?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You want to knock on the door?
Yeah, I want to knock on this door.
Does it have a doorbell?
Yeah, there's a doorbell.
All right.
Oh.
So after Thorn does the knock, I'm gonna try the doorbell.
You hear nothing. The doorbell does not work.
Oh.
But you push the button and there's no sound. But very slowly, the door creaks open.
Oh.
Usagi, once again.
Alright.
Hello?
Hello?
The lights are all off, and there's a kind of a stale smell in the air, like the windows haven't been opened in a long while. You know, it's gone through the summer of being apparently closed up. It's actually a bit of a dust smell to the place, you know? Usagi! You gonna go in?
Yeah.
Token? Keep track of your goddamn tokens.
Oh my god. I was looking at the wrong part of the map.
Scroll down. There you go. Dylan, can you move your token? There you go. Alright, bye Dylan. It was nice knowing you.
Come back. Drag him back over here.
You guys walk into this house and it's almost pitch black in here. Nothing is really on, but you see these faint glowing green splotches on the floor.
What's this?
I don't know.
Is this a clue?
God fucking damn it.
I'm not even sure this is a haunted house, but they kind of look like footprints.
Real question.
Who? Question
Sorry,
who?
Question. For DM.
Yes.
It's real dark in here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Who has
Is there
night
anything
vision?
off about Usagi?
Oh yeah, Usagi, are you wearing long sleeves?
Yes.
Are they rolled up long sleeves?
They're up to...
Are you glowing?
Yes.
Oh shit.
You are glowing a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a tad.
Just a tad.
Everybody kind of investigates the room a little bit, and you all glance over and notice that there is a light purple. Is it purple? Purple glow coming off of Usagi's his forearms.
Hey, Usagi.
Hmm?
What's wrong with your arm?
What? Oh.
Hey, You?
Nothing?
Q,
Yes.
where are you going?
There's a doorway.
Okay, but hold on.
Oh,
Just wait for us.
Sven, who didn't want to come in here at all, is headed right for that door.
He was gonna follow Quinn because not Quinn, sorry, Q, because we're not gonna leave him alone in a
Yes.
haunted house.
Let's not leave the child alone in this murder house.
I'm not
Usagi,
I'm not a child.
Yeah, in this
Usagi.
village, he's a man.
I mean, everybody
Oh my
under
God.
20 is a child.
Oh my god. Okay. Usagi.
Nothing. Doesn't everybody glow in weird dark houses?
No. Did you spill something on yourself?
No, they just do that.
What do you mean they just do that?
My
That's
arm,
not normal.
my arms just glow. It's normal for me.
Is it part of your superpower?
You know what? Yeah.
What do you mean you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's really vague, Usagi.
You are the worst liar. Speak. They can't see your facial expressions.
Usagi makes a face and kind of just rolls his sleeves back down to cover up his arms.
Okay, whatever.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Chalking that up to what the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Head.
Alright, well, I guess our friend glows.
I guess that's just something we all gotta deal with. Q holds up his little green staff. It's part of his costume, and he kind of clutches it a little bit, and it glows a little bit brighter, so you guys can see kind of a bit further along.
Oh.
Hey, thanks, Q.
Is there any light switches on the wall?
Yeah, you can try the light switches. Actually, roll me a 2d6 for the light switch.
An 8.
Oh, cool. Okay, so that's a partial hit. You turn it on, and it flickers a little bit at first, and it's kind of slow to come to life. But this hallway light right here, kind of in the foyer, I suppose, comes on. It's a bit dim, but you can see some stairs and a little bit more of this room.
Oh. Okay. All right.
These are some weird blotches.
There's more going up here.
They kind of look like footprints. And look at this one. This one looks like a handprint.
Yeah, it does. And then there's a weird one over here.
Sven lifts a mask up a little bit.
This?
So this is definitely not a haunted house. So
No, but we should still figure out what happened.
I mean, do we have to though?
Man, this is like some sort of murder house. I'm not sure.
Where are you going? Where
Nowhere.
Are you going?
I'm trying to look.
Well, it's not like there's some horrifying monster at the basement of the house that demands a sacrifice or anything.
Oh yeah, that would just be
That's
fucking terrible, wouldn't it?
That's the funny thing to say. You say the weirdest thing.
that's a really specific thing.
Dylan's gonna sit on the couch.
This couch smells like a butt.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep exploring.
Okay.
Don't go too far.
I'm gonna follow
Wait,
Sven so
same.
that he's not going alone.
Same.
While they are going over there, I pull up my phone. I'm gonna text Marcus.
Wait. You know what? You where the fuck are you going, Sven? I want you to know you just fell off the top of the stairs and you're dead in the kitchen now.
Where's the top of it? I just
No,
don't
too
know
late.
where it
You
was.
dead.
Quentin walks over
I'm looking
here
for the light.
and holds up his staff
Uh-huh.
and lights up this area.
Oh, okay, that's good.
What's this on the table over here? And Usagi walks over.
What are
and
you investigating?
I'm investigating this piece of paper.
That piece of paper. Hold on. Okay, so that piece of paper has like groceries and stuff on it, and that little black icon right there. Those seem to be the keys to a car, you would guess.
I'm gonna pick up the keys.
Okay, you have now acquired keys.
I'm adding this to my inventory.
Okay.
I'm looking for a key. Or not key, sorry. Light switch.
You're not gonna find one on the fucking stairs.
Alright.
Well, I can't see nothing up here.
Exactly! Find a light switch somewhere else! There's more light switches!
So I get up after texting Marcus. Can I look for a light switch? Roll for that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You know what? Roll for light switch.
Alright, I will roll for light switch.
Sven, you find the light switch right there where you are. So, oh shit! Sven finds all the light switches in the whole house, and Dylan finds the rest of them.
Hey!
All the secret light switches.
You find all the light switches.
Ah.
Hey!
As you guys walk into this kitchen, which appears to be some kind of fucking disaster zone, you hear music again.
What is that?
Oh. I don't like that.
Good question.
What is this?
paper?
It looks like a itinerary, like somebody's plans for some kind of business plan. But a lot of the information seems to be either scribbled out or just redacted.
Oof.
Thorn, where you are, next to the sink, right about here, you see a little wooden box about the size of your palm.
Oh. Alright, can I pick it up and take a look, see what's in it?
Yeah, go for it. You pick up this box and you open it, and on the inside is a small golden music box, and written is the word the phrase "impossible year."
Huh.
What'd you find?
I found a music box. It says "impossible year" on the inside of the lid.
Is that where the music's coming from?
I think so.
Yes, it is. Dylan,
Well, what?
where
Yeah?
where were you just now? Right
Right
there?
Yeah.
You are looking at what appears to be a small pantry, and on the cupboard door is a calendar. It seems to be of the month October, but of 2016, the year before.
Mhm.
And it's got some various notes on it, and then circled is the day October 30th.
Mhm.
And written on that day is "Big Day," smiley face, and nothing else after that.
I like the little notes, but alright. Huh.
D&D.
SPCA adoption, new contact fluid,
Yeah.
parking ticket, new prescription. Okay.
And D&D every Sunday. This person was a fucking nerd.
What are the other notes? Before doctor appointment, there's Mr. What?
I cannot read that, and I don't remember what I wrote down.
Alright. Cool. But wow, it stops right after this day, huh?
Yeah.
That's weird and creepy, and I don't like it. Hey guys.
What's up?
I think someone done died in here.
How do you figure?
Well, come look at this. Come see.
And Usagi comes over and he comes and sees.
This is for exactly 1 year ago. And look, I flipped to the rest of the calendar. I'm assuming none of the other dates are checked off.
Nope. No other dates are checked off. The rest of the calendar is completely blank after October 30th.
What's with this green glowy stuff on the corner here?
I don't know, but it's all over the house, and I don't like it.
Maybe it's ectoplasm.
Oh, gross!
What's that?
No!
Why? What?
Hey, Thorn, where are you going?
I don't know. There's a
Thorn.
trail going up the stairs.
Thorn, what did you do with that box?
I'm carrying the box with me.
You keeping the box?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to the box in case it's needed.
Make note of the box. You will need notes on the box.
Oh, by the way,
Okay.
before I forget, Dylan, look, I found car keys. I think they're car keys. Yeah, they were over here on the counter. I picked them up.
What else was on the counter? Anything else?
An itinerary with a bunch of information redacted and a grocery list.
Wait for me. I want to go upstairs.
I
Alright,
want
come on, Q.
to double check the kitchen before I go upstairs.
No splitting party.
You check the kitchen, like the pantry and the fridge. The food in there is mostly spoiled, except for like long preserved stuff.
Yeah.
And the pantry, all the canned and box food, it all has dust on it.
Oof, this is not good. Nope. Hey, we need to go get the others before they die in this murder house.
Get the fuck up here!
I'm coming!
We're not gonna die. We've been through worse.
Yeah.
Alright. Gonna turn on the other music again.
Hey, wait for me. Don't die.
You guys go upstairs, and once again, it is pitch black dark in here.
Q,
Light
can you do the
switch.
thing?
You want me to light shit up?
I can't move
Damn,
my
I can't move my token!
Can you seriously not move your tokens?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I
I seriously can't move my token.
1 second. I obviously did this morning. Who is this? This is Usagi. So this goes to Becca. That's you. This is Sven.
Whee!
No! Bring that back.
Put it back where
Dylan.
you found it,
Bring
so help
that
me.
back.
And Thorn. Okay, can everybody move their tokens?
Yep.
Let me check.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, stop!
Okay.
Quit it!
Can I roll for light switch?
Roll for light switch.
Also same.
Same.
Okay, roll for light switch. Sven,
Oh.
you trip over you trip into Usagi, and Usagi hits the fucking carpet on the stairs. Smack,
Ow.
fucking smack.
Ow.
Dylan, you pat around on the wall and you find a light switch about near the top of the stairs.
Mhm.
And you can see from your spot about all this.
Oh.
Ooh.
You alright, Usagi?
I'm good. Are you okay?
Yeah. Here, let me help you up.
Guys,
Just-
stop just going forward without damn lights on. You're gonna die in the murder house.
I'm gonna set my trick or treat bag down. Quentin sets down his bag. If we're gonna go on an adventure, I don't want to be encumbered.
Oh my
Fair
god.
point.
Q gets up here and holds up his staff, and you guys see
Come on, Sven.
this shit.
That does not look good.
I'm gonna roll for light switch.
Rolling for light switch.
I roll a 10 on the light switch.
Holy shit! Okay, yeah. You find a light switch and you turn it on, and there's a faint humming sound, like electricity coming to life. And it sounds kind of scary for a second, but then the hall around you lights up.
Is this a handprint?
Yep, that's a night desk. That's a little night desk, and it's got a handprint on it. Or an end table, I guess.
What's in it?
You want to open it?
I'm gonna roll for investigation.
We don't have one of those.
I'm gonna open the table and check it out.
You open it, and there's nothing in it.
Is this door closed?
Yes, it is closed.
Sven knocks on it.
There is no sound inside and no light. Dylan, where the fuck did you just go?
I'm over yonder. South.
Yeah. Why are
I'm feeling
you-
around.
You gonna go inside, Sven?
I'm feeling for a light switch on each side of the door.
There's one on this side.
Yeah, flip it.
Roll for it.
Oh.
We're doing roll for light switch in this haunted ass house.
No. God
Actually,
damn it.
at this point, I'm tired of rolling for light switch. I'm gonna try and unleash my power to just get a little glow going in my hand.
Okay. Plus freak.
Got it.
Why didn't I bring a fucking flashlight?
Oh, that's a +1.
Wait, don't our cell phones have flashlights?
Oh, Usagi.
Yep.
You're right.
7.
You're so right.
Partial hit. You manage to kick up the light in your hands a little bit, but it's kind of dim, and the purple glow doesn't really help you see very much.
All right.
Sven takes out his phone to use the flashlight on it.
Usagi does the
God damn.
same.
Are you guys seriously splitting up in this scary ass house?
Well, you stay with them.
Yeah, Dylan.
You know, I haven't actually gone into this particular room. I'm just
Like, this
watching
is-
everybody
this
else
is-
fumble around.
This is the #1 Scooby-Doo rule of how we all get separated and die.
I was just peeking with my flashlight.
Dang.
Dylan, why are you using your powers? You could use your cell phone's flashlight.
I heard you. I realized, and I flip on my flashlight cell phone.
Usagi just pats him. There.
I smack him.
Ow. time.
Are we?
Oh, yeah. How old are you?
21 now?
I smack Usagi 21 times.
Oh God.
1-800, are you slapping?
No.
With the-
Are we going in this room, or are we gonna be slapping each other all night?
Oh, we're going in this room.
We're going into the room.
All right.
Both.
Oh shit. Okay. Bye. You guys, kind of crowd into this room. Sven, you instantly hit your fucking foot on something. It feels like a drawer, like a desk.
Ow.
And, with your camera lights, see,
Ooh.
Dylan, what you doing?
Still standing in the hallway like a dummy.
Come on, Dylan.
What? Interesting.
There I am.
Alright, nope. Spin before you can even do that. The door slams shut,
Ooh.
Guess we're gonna be here for a while.
and you
God damn
hear music.
Is that coming from the music
Oh,
box?
hell.
Thorn, can you like
I'm
turn
gonna
off
pull the music box back out and see if that's what's going on.
You pull out your music box that you have, and it's dead silent. No music is coming out of it.
Where's the music coming from?
Ooh. Can I follow the music to try and see where it's coming from? Maybe under the bed?
Hold on.
Got you.
How about you roll me assess the situation, so plus superior.
Got you.
Should we all do that?
If you would like to look for the music box.
Superior.
I can. This roll is not going to go well, but I can.
God damn it.
Sven doesn't find shit.
I'm lying.
I just sit on the bed.
Dylan, was
What
that
was
your
it?
that was your roll just
Superior?
now? Yeah, superior. Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
So
Lose a toe.
so Sven and Thorn, you guys don't find shit. You actually, Sven, you try to pick up, like, scoot the TV aside, and the TV feels like it's 1,000 pounds. It's extremely heavy, like you can't even budge it. Thorn, you go to pull up the pillow and see if you can find something underneath the pillow, and the pillow feels like a fucking ton. It's just impossible to move it.
What?
I am a little scared.
In fact, the air around you guys seems to feel a little bit heavy, and it gets a little bit hard to breathe.
It does kind of look like there was a body in that bed at some point, though. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
So,
no,
what
no,
do me
no.
and Dylan find?
You and Dylan, you managed to hear, you managed to follow the sound of the music, and it is coming from underneath the bed right about here, right underneath where the pillow would be.
I'm gonna take a look and,
And-
shine my flashlight down.
You shine your flashlight and you find a small wooden box.
Oh. And I grab I gently get the music box from under the bed.
Yeah, and it's
Another
surprisingly very light.
Huh.
You open the music box and find the bronze mechanism and the word "stronger than you" written inside.
This one says stronger than you. Great.
Yeah. Usagi, do me a favor.
Yeah.
You need to bust through this door here.
What
Can you try the door again?
Yeah,
Or you bust it through?
I'll just try opening the door.
And then bust it through. I have a bad feeling.
What are you rolling to open the door?
I'm going to roll to open. Oh shit, not that one. Flat 2d6.
Plus. Damn it! You son of a bitch.
What?
I was trying to tell you +2, but we'll just say this is an 8. You jiggle the door handle a little bit, and it doesn't seem to go. Like, the door feels like someone's holding it closed, almost. and you push, and it pops open, and the music box instantly stops playing music.
Ooh.
All right.
So this is a little scary.
If
Someone
someone
close
was
this
holding
door.
that closed.
All right, Sven closes the door.
Fuck that. All right.
Yeah, just a tad.
I didn't like that. I don't like this at all. Nope. 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 Nope.
You're
It's
enjoying
okay,
your
guys.
haunted house, Dylan.
Shut your face.
We're
This is a murder
fine.
house. This is a haunted house. This is a murder house.
We're
Do you
fine.
think there's another
Q,
music
where are you
box in
going?
here?
There's a lot of yucky shit right here.
Oh, let's go take a look at that.
Cute. Maybe you should wait out in the car.
Hell
Oh,
no.
maybe you should wait on the car. I almost killed you guys. Ghost isn't gonna do anything for me.
Oh,
Do we
God.
want to go into this room?
I mean, there's something going on here, and if someone really was killed in this house, don't we have an obligation to look into that?
That is exactly what I was saying earlier, and you thought I was. All right, let's go into this room.
Isn't this where we just call the police and call it a day?
I
Oh, yeah.
Marcus.
Oh yeah, let's not be superheroes. Let's just call the police.
He's
Listen,
right.
I messaged Marcus just a heads up, so if we don't message him back in a few hours and we die, he knows where we are.
Okay.
Well, that's
Great, at least somebody will be able to recover all of our corpses.
Right?
unless our bodies get eaten.
Alright.
Alright, cool. So Soggy can go wait outside.
Someone open the next door.
Roll for light switch.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Can I just?
Shine my phone flashlight
Well-
in the room.
I'm in a dark room now, I guess.
You sure are.
God, I finally found
Roll
the
for
fucking
light
light switch.
Did I roll the right thing? I
No,
don't think
you
I did.
rolled 1d6.
Okay, I'm just gonna help us out here.
I rolled a 7, so. light
Alright.
switch.
You guys, you find light switch. It's a little bit dim, and it doesn't seem to carry across the whole room. But you find a desk with a keyboard and a monitor and a desk lamp that seems to be off.
I tried to turn the desk lamp on.
Give me one second.
Do I need to roll for it?
No, you turn the desk lamp on and it's the bulb's old and a little bit worn out. But faintly you guys hear the music again.
So what are these papers?
Those papers,
Oh my god.
they actually look like notes someone had been taking, scientific notes. There's a lot of long words, a lot of numbers.
Hey Dylan, come take a look at this.
I don't
Alright.
think Dylan wants to come in here.
I come in, I'm like, do I hear more Steven Universe?
You sure do.
Alright. What
It's-
papers? Let me see.
It sure is music.
Usagi points him to the papers. Right there, these ones.
I made you guys too big, so I'm gonna make you all a little bit smaller. Don't move.
Yay.
Stop!
I have shrunk.
Usagi, you're
I'm-
so tiny.
Shush, you are too.
Ah.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go.
Uh,
So, you guys are looking, you find these notes that have, they're just, research notes, it looks like. And you glance on the walls and stuff, and there's degrees and awards, and, there's a picture next to the desk of a woman that looks familiar somewhere, like you've seen her somewhere. And she's in a group of scientists, and you can tell by the lab coats. and they are all smiling and holding up a piece of paper, and underneath the photo is just a note that's been taped underneath it, and it says "Funded Day 1."
Okay. Does it have a date on the photo by chance?
No, it doesn't. Not that you can see.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the scientific degrees and find a name.
You're looking
Yes.
around?
Roll.
Can I also assess the situation?
I got
Yes, you can assess. What? Okay. Dylan, go ahead and roll. What are you looking for? Names?
names. Like possibly the name of the person who's...
Yeah, I got you. Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
God.
Damn.
Okay.
Ooh.
So what were you looking for, Dylan? Because you fucking found it.
Okay, so
15.
first of all, I wanted to try and see who these people are, or try to determine specifically who lives here out of that photo, and
So
also if it had a date on it.
you don't find a date. There's just not a date on this picture. But all the degrees around the room, they all have the name Delphina Jacobson written on them. I'll write it down in Roll20.
So Sven tries to turn the computer on?
You try to turn it on?
Yeah.
Do you... You know what? No, I'm not gonna make you roll for that. The computer doesn't really turn on. It just... You push the button and nothing happens. But you can see faintly burned into this monitor, like it had been on a web page for far too long and just burned into the monitor. There's some words kind of just scorched into the screen very faintly.
What's that on the screen?
You guys lean forward and you find apparently a newspaper clipping.
What?
So the headline, as you can see here, says, oh, does this make it bigger? It does make it bigger if you click on it. So,
It does.
so it says 1 missing, 3 injured in Powered Persons Research Lab. And the date is October 31st, 2016. The clip that you can read from it says, a woman has gone inexplicably missing after an accident at the Jacobson Research Institute. After being at the heart of an explosive failure during a Powered Persons research experiment, Delphina Jacobson has disappeared. Her body was not found at the scene. 3 people were injured and taken to the Holland Grove Hospital. Police are asking to report any sightings of Delphina to the Holland Grove Police Station, but they are unsure whether she is missing or dead.
Safe to say that this is doing all this stuff.
It's what?
The person who's leaving all the green shit everywhere.
It's probably safe to say that.
Hold
I'm
on.
reading this shit about the Moose Preservation
How do we
Council.
know that she didn't make it back here and left that stuff? I mean, shoot. Who's to say that her body still isn't here? And like, fuck, what if no one
She's-
found her?
Yeah, she's probably the one who put this shit everywhere. She probably got powers from whatever accident she was in.
Oh man.
While you guys are all talking about that, I forgot. My notes are a mess. I'm fucking sorry. These papers right here, the one that has the red highlight on it. Who read that? You did?
Soggy did.
Soggy?
Dylan
Yeah.
can actually make a word of it though.
Okay. As you read it, it looks, amongst all the research notes and everything, you see kind of some journaling. And it says, today is the big day. We're so close. I hope that this is it. This will change the world. It's been such a long road, and no matter what happens today, I'm glad with how far we've come. The journal entry is dated October 30th, 2016.
Usagi reads this out loud to the group and just sort of, oh boy.
Well, it
This
changed somebody's
really-
world, that's for sure.
Hey, Q, where are you going?
Just over here. Just
I
Is
think
there
he's got the right idea, because none of this is starting to sit well with me.
I mean, hey, let me look for where the music is coming from.
okay. Roll for it.
Got you. Is that just flat or
Just-
investigation?
just
Flat.
Flat 2d6.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, no. Shit.
Ah.
I fucked up. I was thinking of light switch roll.
Uh-huh.
Assess the situation. It's just plus superior.
Oh.
Spin. Just add your plus your superior. Oh my!
Well,
Never mind.
Yeah.
Fucking never mind. Yep. You guys walk over here, and it's the fucking lamp turns on by itself. I don't fucking know. You rolled a 16.
Woo!
Huh.
So there's like a drafting table and a copier and stuff, and you find a little box sitting on the drafting table right about here. And you pick it up
Uh-huh.
and open it.
Mhm.
Oh wait, no, wrong one! Don't look at that one!
I'm not looking at it. I'm looking away.
Turn it off! It's this one! There we go. I'm a mess today, everyone. How are you all doing?
Good.
So Dylan adds a music box to his inventory.
Yeah, Dylan adds a music box to his inventory.
Who has Impossible Year? That's Thorn.
That's me.
Yeah, Thorn
And
has that.
Usagi has Stronger Than You.
Yes.
Okay.
You pick it up, and
Yep.
it instantly stops.
Alright. I put it in my pocket. Of my
Well,
jacket.
I'm out of this room.
Well, I want to see if there's anything else worth seeing in this room.
You go ahead. I'm gonna hang out in this doorway.
Alright.
Uh,
Is there DM? With the 16?
With a 6 fucking teen?
Yeah.
Let me look.
You all but
Okay.
solve the mystery.
Hold on. Okay. You know, with a 16, is it just you and Usagi in here, Dylan?
Yeah. Now it is.
Yeah, I forgot to move Quentin out. As the others leave and you continue to investigate the room with your super mega investigation skills, you feel the air suddenly become very cold, the both of you.
Uh-huh.
You feel a cold gust of wind sort of wash over your skin, and you both look up, and there is a dark, shadowy figure looking at you from the wall with glowing eyes. And it's hard to make out, but it looks vaguely humanoid. And when you set your gaze on it, it
Mhm.
slides backwards into the wall and disappears. So the face appears about here and just
Uh-huh.
slides backwards.
Ooh. Usagi, did you see that?
What are you guys
Yeah.
whimpering about?
I run. Guys, follow me. And I'm running. And I'm running.
Jeez,
And I'm
you
running.
spaced through the wall. Good job.
Alright. Roll for light switch.
Zoo night.
Thank you.
Roll
Usagi
for
sneezes
light
in
switch
fear.
real fast. Light switch?
What'd you get?
7.
You pat around, and you find the light switch, and you click it on,
Mhm.
and you hear no, and the light switch turns itself back off.
Ooh.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm pretty sure I just saw a lady in that room.
Delphina.
Oh
how
yeah,
her
that
name
is who it would be, wouldn't
I
it?
saw he shines his phone light into the room.
Same.
Actually, roll for that.
What would that
5d6?
be?
Just flat 2d6.
Of course.
5s.
You guys both hold up your phones, and you get the briefest glimpse of this room before your phones suddenly both go dark, and they give you the low battery warning.
My phone
Oh
just died.
shit!
Oh.
What was that
Charge
for?
this phone.
Dylan, what was that roll for?
For the same thing. The
Phone?
Flashlight, phone, flashlight.
You... Oh, shit. You... you turn your flashlight on, and as soon as you do, what you see next was not there when the others had their flashlights on. What you see next is a tall, lanky, shadowy, silky-looking, black shadow figure. And you see her for the briefest moment before she goes, "I said no!" And your phone also shuts off.
But I need that.
Delphina, we can help you. Hello?
Dr. Jacobson?
Are you guys gonna go in there?
Yes.
Yep.
Dr. Jacobson? Hold up. Q, are you okay?
I don't really do well with dead people.
Know what? I completely understand. Do you want me to walk you out to the car?
I'll be good. Taco's fine out here.
Oh, okay. Get your candy and wait for us right here, alright?
Alright.
Here, hold on. Hold on to my candy too.
Okay, I'm gonna eat it, but
It's all gonna get eaten,
I know you
Dylan.
I know you are. Just save me a popcorn ball.
he's already shoving candy in his mouth.
Okay. Save me a damn popcorn ball.
Okay,
And I go.
I cannot rotate my face back around.
you can't.
And I go.
No, every time I click on it, the status orb thing pops up and obscures it.
That's what you fucking deserve.
So we'll zoom out and you'll be able to
zoom out.
grab a hold of it
Mhm.
and then can zoom
Oh,
back in.
Alright, so you all go in here.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys go in, and from the ambient glow between Usagi and Dylan, this room is small enough and filled with enough porcelain that you can see once you guys go inside.
Oh, porcelain? Porcelain, why? Oh, it's a bathroom.
I
And
found another handprint.
you
Yep,
hear
right
it.
here.
Whoa.
Oh shit. Well, I was looking for the music box.
Well, there you go.
You need to tell me, guys. Tell me what you're rolling for before you do it, so I can do some kind of narrative.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You son of a bitch. You find the music box. It's sitting on the toilet. And there's a smeared green handprint on it. It's on the tank. In fact, a lot of the stuff in this bathroom has smeared faint handprints on it. And as you guys all kind of crowd inside, the door, as all doors in scary movies do, slams shut behind you.
This again.
And you can see various... This bathroom's decorated with a theme, right? A nautical theme, with glass bottles and shells and nets and things.
That's a lot of glass.
Yeah, it sure is. And most of the dangerous items are covered in this green glow. And you see next to the music box one of those cute little trinket glass bottles where it has sand from the beach and shells and things inside of it.
This is cute.
The handprint on it starts to glow.
It's not as cute.
And it starts to hum and shudder.
I'm gonna duck.
Thorn, get over here.
You guys are all
Yeah.
crowding around this thing.
Nope. No. That's why we
no.
start shoving everyone backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Back.
I need everybody to roll me a flat 2d6.
Real fast because
What?
I had a bad feeling. I want to do bubble.
Bubble?
Oh no, sorry. Shield.
Shield. Okay, hold on.
Mhm.
Let me go read that on your book.
Do I have it on here? Shoot, I just have Big Beast's hand on here.
Sven,
Let
did
me
you
go get
grab
the doc.
music box?
I need the doc.
I'm getting the doc.
What?
Did Sven already grab the music box?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or no, wait, Sven, did you grab it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not stopping.
Why isn't it stopping?
Wasn't there a voice telling us no the whole time we were trying to get in here?
Probably not a great
Next
idea.
time we should just listen to the voice. Might be good.
Well, I mean, we've defined it this long. Why stop now?
That's right.
You have a
Uh,
point.
Because I can't. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I was gonna say because I can't find it in my doc. Just keep going. But I just found it. God damn it.
That's the shower, guys. Protection in the shower.
Protection in the shower.
Using the shower as a blast shield.
I mean, is it a glass shower?
Yeah.
It's probably got a glass door.
In fact, the shower itself has handprints all over it.
Are they glowing?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
can get in the shower.
Everything is starting to glow. All the stuff that has the handprints on it is starting to slowly, one by one, glow.
Well, it's not like she can pick up the shower and throw it.
Oh, nothing's gonna get thrown.
Boy.
The fucking thing explodes. Give me a 2d6 roll, everyone.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
I got a 6.
I hope
All right.
my numbers were good, because... Oh.
Alright. Oh shit, my pen died.
Fucking shower was a good idea, wasn't it?
Alright.
Oh, shit ass.
Yeah, so Spin is the only one in the shower. All of you. Every single one of you fuckers except for Spin. This glass trinket bottle explodes into just a radius of shrapnel, and the music stopped, even though I said not to. There we go. And you're each hit with this piercing, burning pieces of glass, and you manage to shield like the important bits, but each of you somewhere on your body has a wound now. And as you each look where the glass hits you, where you were hurt, even after you pull the shard out, the wound is glowing.
Oh,
Great.
that's not good. Do we take a condition?
You know what? Yeah, go ahead. Take a condition.
I'm afraid.
Afraid.
I told you the shower was a good idea. Are you
Ben, do you
guys
think that's a good
alright?
time right now? Do you think that's a good thing right now? Like a nice, good time to say, I told you so?
Yeah, of course.
God
Are
damn
you
it.
guys alright? He takes off his plague doctor mask.
Sound off. Is everybody okay?
Hurt.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Thorn, you good?
Yeah, I'm
Usagi?
fine.
I'm looking for band-aids. Or disinfectant.
You find some underneath the sink. What conditions do you guys take?
I took a break.
Afraid.
Afraid?
I'm fucking angry.
Angry.
Because you got a glass exploded at you in a bathroom?
What?
Because you got glass exploded at you in a bathroom?
Yeah.
Just like, what the fuck?
I came here to have a good time, and now I've got shards of glass in my fucking arm.
Can we check, or can I check the door?
Yeah, check it.
Alright, I jiggle the handle.
It pops open, and the
Okay.
music stops.
So what did the music box say?
Oh, sorry, everyone. I'm
Okay.
Ew.
It's okay.
He has eaten half the candy.
Oh.
Ew.
That's not good. So I patched them up as best as I can with whatever supplies were in the thing.
Thanks, Mom.
You patch him up, but even through the gauze and the padding, the wounds are still glowing.
That's
I'm gonna sniff it.
very bad.
Where?
I'm gonna
I
sniff
need to
my
find
wounds.
that ghost again.
Hey Q, so it's a good thing you didn't go in there because look at my arm.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, are you guys? Is this a zombie thing now? Because I'm just.
it might be a zombie thing.
Okay, well, I'll just see you motherfuckers fucking later. I'm good.
Bye.
Alright, bye everybody. It was nice knowing all of you. I'm just gonna go.
Oh,
Q,
Ghost
it's not
person?
zombies.
No, I'm good. Bye. Good night.
We have the car keys.
You yeet.
Walking home.
Did Q visit you?
he's fucking gone.
Oh god, Q?
He'll be fine. Remember, he
He's alright.
almost beat all of us to
Man,
shit.
I'm
That's
worried.
true.
Are we
Put
gonna
us
be
all in the
alright?
We'll be fine.
Dying.
Q runs down the hall, and yeah, and
Q.
he runs
Q.
down. No, he's gone. He runs down the hall, and you hear the front door open and close. He's gone.
Oh dang. Girl yeeted.
He yeeted. He's like, "No, I'm good. Fuck this." As you guys start to what?
Can I text Eliza and let her know that he yeet?
Bitch, your phone's dead.
Your phone's dead.
Oh, it's full dead now?
It's
Okay,
completely dead.
alright. Nice. Love-
So yeah. So Q runs away, and you guys are like, okay, he can manage himself. And you start to walk through the hall, but you hear something again. And as the music starts, there's this cold breeze sort of hitting all of you, and it starts to kind of wind around the room, and you see papers from the office room kind of get blown out, and you see the wind picks up more, and your hair, all of your guys, your hair starts to flutter and wave in the wind to the point where you're holding your hair down because you can't see otherwise, and just this roaring, incredibly loud, just the wind picks up and keeps going, and it starts to form almost a tornado in the hallway right here, and
Right where?
right here, like right here.
Oh shit.
Are you orange or blue?
I'm orange.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
that was me.
Usagi. Oh
This tornado forms. There's first it's papers, and then you see glowing objects from the bathroom get sucked into this whirlwind. And amidst the whirlwind in the middle, about here, that there's a plume of smoke, it looks like, and you see that scary figure from earlier, that shadowy figure, She stands in the middle of the wind, and the faint sound of the music box is still heard amongst this roaring tornado. She is somewhat transparent. You can kind of see behind her. She's gaunt. Her her eyes are sunken. Her cheeks are hollow. She looks furious. She glares at all of you with these glowing eyes. Her dress that she's wearing, you can see the white lab coat on top of the dress, but it's tattered. There's this green glowing something splashed across her front, and it's across her hands. And she's not standing, she's hovering in the middle of this tornado. She looks at you all, and that dead look in her eyes gazes across each of you. And she smiles, sinister, dark, playful, but deadly. And the look in her eyes is just, she's here to fuck with you so bad. And she probably doesn't care what happens to you through all of this. But underneath it, she breathes, and you see that there's a hint of tiredness in her face. Like she's been at this for far too long, but at the same time, she's so ready for tonight's fun. In her hand, she holds up the wooden music box, and she reaches underneath it and she starts to crank it up. And as she does, the tornado spins faster and faster until it's almost a hurricane on this top floor. And she lifts her hand and lets go, and the box lifts away into this tornado. And she disappears.
Hello?
Hello?
Dr. Jacobson? Okay. So like this room? What we need to get out of this tornado? What's in there?
The door's locked.
I have the keys.
Keys.
Keys. I equip the keys.
You have keys?
I have the keys.
You take out
For
the
the
keys.
car.
Whoop. They get blasted away by the wind.
What the fuck?
You guys-
Usagi.
Yep.
Bust through that door.
Okay.
Density, bust through the door.
While you're powering up to bust through this door, you see one of the glowing objects from the bathroom slam into the wall next to you and explode. And
Oh, jeez.
you guys don't have to roll, but the wall, this green fluid eats away at the plaster like acid.
That's not good.
Is that what's in our wounds?
Who knows?
So,
Shit.
Roll for
We
free.
should have gone with Q.
We
should have
can
gone with Q.
we can still do that.
Usagi! Usagi bust the fucking door open. What? Pow!
nope.
Hulk smash!
Hulk motherfucking smash! Oh.
Light switch.
No. There's no light switch.
Oh.
Roll for freak power?
No, there's no light switch. Like,
No.
oh, you mean glowing?
Yeah.
Alright, go. You can still hear the faint sound. Oh, shit. You still hear the music behind you. But yeah, you start to glow, Dylan. And you glow really bright, I guess. But this room,
Fucking reindeer.
it's almost like Vanta Black, where it seems to suck the light out of whatever's in here. It's just completely dark. That fucking hurricane is still rolling outside the door. You guys gonna leave the door? Just
No, I'm gonna close it.
it's just got a hole in it.
Left of it.
It's got a hole in it, but I'm gonna close it.
You close it, and you hear the wind almost instantly die down. But the music box still quietly going.
What is this?
This thing that you're looking at, it appears to be super dark. It's a bunch of curtains, like a long row of curtains.
I wanna pull it aside, or at least peek, like right here.
You peek, and you can see Dylan, get out from fucking back there.
There is no Dylan behind these curtains.
You peek. Oh fuck. This actually works out great. Sven, you peek outside, and you can see the moon. This leads out into outside. It looks like a deck of some sort upon your first glance. Hey, how about everybody roll me a flat 2d6, and everyone except Sven take a -2.
Oh god. Well, that didn't fucking matter anyway.
Got a 9.
Oh.
Kirsten,
What?
was that your roll right there, Kirsten? 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
9.
Oh, this is so unfortunate. Oh, the way the fucking dice gods work. Sven, as the others are checking out the room and inspecting how fucking crazy dark it is, for a moment it gets eerily quiet. And as you're glancing outside and checking out this strange area, you see a chair on this deck. And you can't go out there, the fucking door is closed.
Get your ass back in here.
Get your ass back inside. That eerie figure briefly materializes in this chair and looks straight at you. And she holds a finger to her face and goes, shh. And suddenly, Sven, you are in the sunken place.
The sunken place?
What? Oh.
Am I sinking into the floor?
You suddenly, the edges of your vision turn dark, and you feel yourself
Oh.
fading.
Fuck you!
Oh no.
You fade and you feel paralyzed, like you can't move your body, and your blood runs cold. And as you feel yourself fading further and further back into your own consciousness, you see Delphina get up from this chair and walk ever slowly up to you. You're unable to call back to your teammates and warn them that she's there and she's getting closer and you don't understand what's going on. And then suddenly it's like watching the TV from far away as you turn to your teammates and a voice that isn't yours just begins to speak. What are the three of you guys doing? Are you just inspecting the room or what? Because you did not see
I'm
this.
still hanging out in front
Well-
of this door. I'm like, ooh, shit.
I was in the same spot as Fen. I'm also peeking into this room. Or I guess deck? The deck? Is that where this is?
Yeah, it's kind of a porch deck,
Yeah.
one of those things.
And then I rolled a 9 for that. After
You rolled an 11.
subtracting.
No,
No,
you're
no.
you're fine.
-2.
No, you're fine. You this was just a roll for whoever got the lowest number.
Ouch.
You're all inspecting this room. Dylan, you're glancing outside. Thorn, you're keeping watch essentially. Usagi, you're doing your own thing. And Sven turns away from the window and turns back to you, and he's got this haunting look in his eyes. There's no expression, he's colorless, no one's noticing, of course, until a very slithery, dark voice comes from him. You think you can come into my house and be safe? You think you can wake me up unscathed? You think your powers will save you? Your powers mean nothing in the end. In the end, we are all powerless.
Sven?
Sven?
You're cranky because you're cursed, aren't you?
Please make that fucking meme! Oh my god!
Advantage for that?
Sure, yeah, inspiration, whatever, team point, something. Team point, let's make it a team point. Team point, you guys are like at 2 right now, I think. So Sven, his head kind of drops to his shoulder, like it's not, like he's not really holding it up. And his hands slowly raise as though puppeted by strings. And
Dylan? I don't think you should get that close.
and you
Grab
Hey,
him,
can I have my
shake.
rich buddy back, please?
Sven turns and grabs your shirt, your costume, and his head drops the other way to his other shoulder, and his glowing eyes look at you, and you hear, "Let's see what this one can do." And your
no.
shirt suddenly becomes very heavy as the fabric turns into solid gold.
Oh, okay. So, like, do I suddenly just thunk to the floor?
Essentially.
Yep. Alright, cool. Sounds about right.
Sven looks at his hands, and the smile comes back to his face, and he goes, "This will be very useful in taking all of you out."
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
But why?
What?
Is it cool to ask why?
Why what?
Why do you want to take us out?
Oh! You're the reason I'm like this, aren't you? Powered people, right?
What?
No.
No.
How is this our fault? Also, guys, this is really, really heavy.
Oh.
Can someone help?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, I'll help. And Sven leans down and
Oh, no.
touches your shirt, and it turns to, as I have now found out, is way heavier than gold, solid bronze.
Oh, shoot. This is my shirt. Can he breathe? Like, how heavy is this?
Oh, it's not like,
It's crushing you.
I mean,
it's not crushing you, it's the shape of the shirt.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It's like stiff,
Yeah.
but really, really fucking
Alright,
heavy.
alright.
Yeah, like when you come in a sock and the sock doesn't move.
Oh my God. I don't think that's applicable to anybody, but thanks
No.
for that.
Yeah.
You could have said Old Crusty
was
Sweat Sock,
funny.
and we all would have gotten it.
No, it's all
You had
crusty
to get-
clum sock.
You had to leave.
And
You have
know
to whip
what?
out the jizz
Now
sock.
Now it's recorded and in the record. Thank
Yeah.
you, Deed.
This is going on the internet.
The internet will love that joke.
The internet is forever.
Sven stands again, and, Usagi? You know what? No, I actually will make a roll. Hey, Sven, what's your freak bonus?
+1.
+1? Is it +1?
Uh-huh.
It's +1. Okay.
Oh, I don't like that voice.
God damn it.
Okay, I need to take a break because I'm about to have the piss scared out of me here.
I'm back.
Hi, Jess. We just rolled to see who would get the most fucked up right now. Usagi, you're fine. Sven isn't looking at you. Sven's looking at Thorn, who's next to the door.
Oh.
Sven's hands raise again as though controlled by strings. And all of a sudden, the floor underneath you, Thorn, it doesn't feel that solid.
Oh shit!
You drop through water straight into the
Oh.
kitchen downstairs. And above you, it seals back up.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just on a different floor now.
Yeah, you are gone. We're gonna take Thorn downstairs.
Oh, Thorn! Sven!
Hello?
Stop this! This isn't you!
Why are you doing this?
You're right. This isn't Sven.
Oh,
Can I just
hell
yell
no.
fucking rude from downstairs?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Cool.
Do it.
Fucking rude.
Oh, good, they're alive.
Okay. Now I want to try and pierce the mask.
Okay.
Alright.
Mundane.
So that's plus mundane.
Yeah.
Why isn't it rolling? There it goes.
Oh my fucking god!
Jesus.
Why are you guys all on a literal roll today?
It's not roll 20.
Fuck
Not
up.
roll
Ask me 3 of these, I guess.
Hey.
Or ask me 3 of these from the list, or 1 custom question.
Oh, is that a new thing?
I made it up,
Mm-hmm.
so either 3 of those or 1 custom.
I'm gonna go with 3.
Okay.
How can we get your character to get the hell out of Sven?
Find the box.
Find the box. Okay. What do they intend to do?
Delphina's been alone for about a year, and she's a ghost,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, everyone kind of has this preconceived notion of what ghosts should do, which is scare people. Delphina hasn't had anyone to scare ever since the incident, and she's kind of been building up this image of herself over the last year, and it being October 31st, she's kind of feeling a little bit in her power. She may just scare the crap out of you. She may accidentally scare you to death.
Ah! Alright. How can I get influence over Delphina?
You can't?
Oh, okay. Cool.
I mean...
I think that's more of, in this sense, how can we sort of get into her head?
How can we get
Connect the boxes.
Oh! Okay.
Find and connect all of the boxes.
Okay. Cool. Cool. I struggle to get out of my shirt or jacket,
Yeah, sure.
and yeah.
Is it a
The
jumpsuit?
soggy's helping you wiggle out.
Jumpsuit? No, this one has a couple pieces. But I'm like, hey, we need to get those boxes, like, now.
Yeah, sure.
Now.
Let me get out of that.
Right now.
Sven's, as you're doing this, Sven's eyes kind of go glassy, like he's considering something, like he's thinking really hard about something. And he has his hands out, like he's trying to catch a ball, almost, with both hands. And you can see the air in front of his hands wavering and changing, and like a gas is forming in the air between his hands.
Can I roll to see if I can like resist her?
You know what? I think there actually is something you can do.
Yeah, there's directly engaged to resist or avoid blows.
Is there I can
Defend.
resist her influence?
Wait, hold on.
Ooh, this is some good music.
Is it though?
Yes, it's scary and I love it.
In this situation, is it though?
It's
I
not.
mean-
I'm a little scared.
So, Sven, you can roll me plus freak to unleash your powers to overcome an obstacle, reshape your environment, or extend your senses. Alright. What do you, so this is a partial hit. What are you trying to do? Like, interrupt her? Resist her?
Can I turn the floor underneath me into sand?
With an 8, you do start to turn it into sand, but it doesn't go all the way through. So, in the middle of her concentration, she suddenly sinks a little bit into the floor, and it disrupts her. And this gas that she's forming in her hands abruptly turns back into oxygen, and she looks down, startled and distracted.
Can I come back upstairs now?
You can if you want. You're welcome to just start running back upstairs.
Alright.
Okay, Dylan, it's time to get out
The
of
box
here.
is laying right here. The other box from
I'm gonna grab that box.
Okay.
Now I have 2 music boxes.
Okay, Dylan, time
So,
to get out of the shirt.
What?
hey, Thorn.
Okay, Dylan, time to get out of the shirt.
I don't know which music box did I just grab.
You grabbed this one.
Oh, Tommy, it's okay. Come here, puppy.
Oh, puppy.
Come here, puppy. Come here, you're alright. No, you're just gonna stare at me?
Yeah, that's
Come
better.
Alright, guess he's just gonna stare at me.
So you pick up this box.
Alright, so now I have Impossible Year and Don't Stop Me Now.
Mm-hmm. And then you go back into the other room?
Yep, and then I go back into the other room, because shit's still happening.
Alright. Cool.
Again, fucking rude.
Oh, rude. I'll show you rude. And she, Sven kind of drops his hands to his sides and pushes his chest forward and takes a deep breath. And suddenly the entire room, the walls, the ceiling, the floor are covered in these green glowing claw marks. And they start to hum, and a heat fills the room.
Okay, I'm going to unleash my power to make Dylan's weird bronze shirt a lot lighter,
Okay.
so we can lift his ass up and get us out of the room.
Oh, excellent. Yes, good. Good.
Please, please, please.
Begging for a good roll
That
here.
is a 7.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna say you make it 70% lighter. No, you know what? It's bronze. We'll say 60% lighter. It's still heavy, but you can sit up now, Dylan.
Ooh. My goodness.
I
I hate this.
Sven/Delphina's eyes start to glow the same green of the claws in this room, and her voice still distorted and slithery. You hear her croak out, "I didn't get to leave the Institute alive, and you won't get to leave here alive either."
What happened at the Institute? Oh, right.
The thing you read about?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to read.
She looks at, actually, you know what, Asaki, she looks at you and she goes, "Didn't you hear? I went missing. They never found me. Just like they'll never find you."
Ah!
Blanches. Like a fucking lot.
If you guys can't tell, I love being a villain.
I mean,
At least y'all aren't looking at Deja's face when she's doing this voice, because I've shit enough bricks to make a new house.
A literal brick shit house.
Okay, Dylan, time to get up. Come on.
yep. Yeet.
Slow scoot.
You guys just
Where are we
leave?
No, we can't leave. Directly engage a threat. I want to run at Sven.
You're just gonna, like, are you gonna stop when you get to him, or what?
You're still covered in bronze. How are you gonna run?
He's really strong.
Fair. That's fair.
Right, Dylan? You're really strong.
Yeah?
Oh shit.
Oh no, I don't
Sounds like
like
he's-
this.
No, go
Incredibly
ahead.
weak.
No, go
Okay.
Roll me
Oh,
a plus danger.
Wait, no. Should we get the music box from
boy.
him first?
You guys can look for the music box while we start enjoying
okay.
this.
So there's my plus danger. That's
Huh.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like your voice. I don't like. Okay, what happens?
You run at Spin, and Spin/Delphina looks at you, and she looks like she's gonna catch you and do some dirty dancing lifting on your ass. And she grins. She gives you this dark grin, and you run at her. And what were you trying to do?
I was gonna tackle Sven.
Tackle? You lean forward to get your momentum going, and she grabs you by the shoulders and stops you dead like a fucking freight train.
Oh, I
And-
don't like that at all.
And she goes, "Oh, you're the strong one, aren't you? This'll be
Oh.
more fun."
Ooh.
And
Oh,
and you see, and Spin's hands kind of tense on your shoulders, and you see this black smoke just sort of pour out of his skin, and and between you and Spin, it forms Delphina's body,
Mhm.
and you can see her glowing eyes staring down at you, and she takes a hold of your face in both hands, and her hands are freezing cold, ice cold. And Becca, what are you typing? Just say it.
Oh, no, never mind.
What were you saying? You were typing forever. Just say it out loud.
Alright, I'm gonna give Thorn my music box.
You give Thorn your music box?
Yes.
Which one do you have?
I have Stronger Than You.
Stronger than you? Okay. And she takes a deep breath and clutches, but then nothing happens. And
What?
she sort of squints and looks down at you, and then looks at her hands and growls in frustration, and instead casts a hand forward, shoves it forward, and
Mhm.
Dylan, you go flying across this room.
Yeet.
Yeah, you hit that wall with a thunk.
oh shit, Dylan.
Ooh.
There is a Dylan's jacket-shaped hole in this wall.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
You alright, buddy?
Can I
shit,
try to
you're dead.
resist her again?
She's out of you. She tried
Oh,
to
is
she
she?
tried to get out and possess Dylan, and it didn't work.
Oh, I feel really sick.
Sven, you okay? Oh, ill. Gross.
Sven, you good, buddy? You back with us here?
What's a
Relatively.
Alright.
Delphina twists around. She goes, "I'll just take this one back then." And she
No.
reaches and grabs Sven by the throat and lifts him into the air.
Oh, fuck.
no! You
What?
let him go.
What do I roll?
Mm,
Can I grab a hold of her?
you can try. You know what? Yeah, you can actually.
I'm going to try to grab a hold of her and turn her into lead, or at
Okay.
least turn her like physical. Like, can I turn her into a person again?
You can't turn her into a person again because that is alchemy. But like the wrong kind of alchemy that you cannot do because it's too many elements to do in 0.5 seconds.
That loses you an arm, a leg, and your brother.
Yeah, you'll need an arm, a leg, and your brother. Or your uncle in this case.
Even then it wouldn't work.
Or the sister, actually.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Not allowed.
I went there.
You can try to turn an element in her body into a different element, but you can't turn her into a living, breathing person.
Can I like disperse her? Like put oxygen in between her and just disperse her like she's a cloud of like dirt, right?
Not
Like,
dirt, but like
I mean,
ghost
I'm
energy.
using it as a reference. So like, there's a bunch of
Yeah.
dust particles.
Yeah, so
Put
roll plus
oxygen
freak.
there.
Roll
Okay.
plus freak, and we'll figure out how much damage you do.
Oh,
Oh, was that a 7?
yeah.
You
That's
try
a
to
hit.
expand the oxygen inside of her, and the left half of her face kind of bursts open, and you can see inside her skull, essentially on one half of her face, and her head kind of slings to the side like she's been hit, and she looks at you, and she's still got half skull, half regular face, and slowly this ghostly smoke goes back inside of her head and reforms into her face, like first the muscle tissue, and then the skin, and then everything else. And she goes, "Neat parlor trick. I could do better."
I'm gonna tackle her.
You're gonna tackle her?
Yep.
That
plus
was
danger.
really gross.
It was really gross.
She's still fucking alive.
You guys are rolling the most crap rolls all of a sudden. Like,
Roll 20 heard you talking shit.
yeah, no, roll 20 heard me being like, what the fuck, why are you doing so good? How about they do really boring? Alright, you roll a plus 8. You know, fuck it, you tackle her.
Smash.
She's abruptly solid, more solid than what just happened with her face. She lets go of Sven, drops him, just plop, and crashes out into this through this window right here into the patio.
Sorry!
Dang.
Yeah, Delphine is about right here.
Oof.
The music still plays.
Alright, we need to find this music box, like, now?
Yep.
What do I roll for investigation?
Assess the situation.
God damn
Okay.
it.
So plus superior. God
Yeah,
damn
I
it,
rolled a-
Sven!
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, Sven, you're outside where the music is not coming from. Oh my god!
Yay!
Jesus!
Hey, Thorn, you want to give me one just so we can get... Might as well get all the numbers out there?
A superior roll?
Yes.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Mm-hmm, the best kind.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
Jesus!
Oh no.
You find your toes. Alright.
A jar full of
I
Where
always
did your
find
shirt
my
go?
toes because I have a -1 on that roll.
God. So you guys
At
assess the
least I
situation.
know where they are.
At least you know where they are.
They're still on my body, which is all I can ask for right now.
So you
Better
two,
than Ruby.
Dylan,
Yeah.
Dylan and Usagi, you guys got 10. So on assess the situation, you can ask me 2 of those, and you take +1 while acting on the answers.
You first, Becca.
You can also ask me, since you both got the fucking same fucking number, 1 custom question.
You first, Becca.
You got this, Becca.
You good?
Well, most of it is she's the biggest threat.
Yes.
We need to end it by getting all the music boxes together. What hero is in the greatest danger? You know, fuck this. Where's the other music box?
Oh. She actually accidentally revealed the music box to you when she threw Dylan to the other wall.
Oh. Oh, what?
Do you look towards the wall?
I'm gonna look at the wall.
The outline of his jacket where he hit the door or the wall, it's glowing green, and you can see something in the crumbled plaster of the wall. You see a faint wooden box.
Yeet!
Motherfucking eat.
Grab.
You grab it, you pick it up, and it's... Does that show up for you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
I've got
Mhm.
those strings.
Yeah.
And then I yeet back over here.
As soon as Usagi picks up this wooden box, Delphina still crash landed on the deck right here. It's gonna be a different word every fucking time I mention it, I swear to God. She instantly lifts her head. The music stops. And she huffs. And, fuck, where the fuck is it? She huffs and goes, "No! I can't even do this right! What's wrong with me?" And disappears in a plume of smoke.
Okay. Wow. Guys?
I think
What?
I'm ready to go home.
Oh,
So
well, hold
down
up,
for a
hold up.
second.
wait. Sven, come back. Do you
I'm
have
ready
any
to-
music boxes on you? Well, first of all, are you okay?
Relative?
Fair. Oh gosh.
This is my music box.
My neck. My back. Ooh, my
My
back.
pussy and my crack.
Again, it's going to the internet. Come on. Rude.
The internet loves sex jokes.
This is true.
Okay.
Through the cracked window where Delphina was, you guys can hear, once again, the music.
Another.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Well, up there yet? Oh, damn it.
Need help?
Y'all,
I don't know.
Y'all-
No, we're fine. Come on, let's go.
I'm
He's not
gonna
trying to shove
assess.
outside.
I'm gonna roll superior and assess the situation. Maybe I will get a hit.
what are you trying to do?
I was trying to look for the other music box.
Roll for music
Let's
box.
see what the. Yeah.
Tell me before you roll!
Well, I was trying to, but it doesn't matter. I rolled a 5.
Good. That's what you get for not telling me before you roll.
Hey, GM.
Yes.
Can I try to peep around out here? I'm not necessarily looking for the music box. I want to get more of what's out. Yeah, that.
Yeah, I was getting to that. Lit by the moonlight, the big round full moon of Halloween, you guys walk out into what looks like a pretty plain patio deck. There's a couple of benches, a couple of chairs, an umbrella, and you hear the faint laughter of children from the street behind you, trick-or-treating still. It seems fairly late. The stars are out, the moon's out. It's dark, quiet, and you hear this eerie music box that you can't quite put words to. It doesn't sound familiar like the others. No, shut the fuck up, Dylan! What the fuck?
It's the move, move, move!
It's the moon.
I hate all of you.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie,
It's
that's a woo!
Alright, so can I do superior to check out this spot?
Sure.
What are you looking
Okay.
for?
I'm looking for that music box.
Isn't it right here?
That haunted music box.
Isn't it where?
Isn't it right here?
Where?
Stay on there.
Dang it.
No.
No?
I
Huh.
said that's where Delphina was.
I got a 9 for snooping.
You got a 9? Alright. As you get closer to this area, you hear the music, you hear it get louder, but you can't, in your immediate vision, there is no music box.
Hey guys, come check this area out with me.
Okay.
Seems suspicious.
I got a 14.
What were you doing?
I am willing to look for the music box.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Soggy, right there, where you're standing, the music box pops up. Nah,
It drops on my head.
it drops on your head. As you two are looking right here, and as the others are kind of over on the other side of the deck, that cold wind suddenly hits again. This is October in Holland. You know when it's a beach breeze, the regular breeze of the weather, and then when it's a freezing cold breeze, like the kind you've been feeling here. The wind hits you, this freezing gust hits you, and about here, click, bitch. There we go. About here, a present. Don't go fucking running over there until I'm done explaining. You don't know what's going on. Chill out.
Yeah, for all you know, it could be a bear trap.
Yeah, it's a bear trap. You fucking just hit a bear trap. You have no more feet. You run straight out of feet.
Dang! See, now at least I go toe by toe. Nah, you took the entire feet.
All of them. All the feet are
All
gone.
the feet. Yep.
Oh,
You,
How will I defeat the forces of evil?
I'm gonna kill you.
You already took my feet!
Yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of your blood.
Dang!
Oh.
Anyway.
Is this Barovia?
Oh, you mean like some sort of vampire villain?
Alright, let's just get this all out of the system. Let's just, all the interruptions. Let's just get all the interruptions out of the system. Come on, let's do it.
Alright, so you're gonna stick a no nipple having blood sucking ass vampire being bitch on us?
Uh-huh, sure, next.
Okay, that's gonna really suck.
Alright, next.
I'm positive we're gonna die.
Next.
Dick
Next.
Well, this is like
Sorry, Sven, did you say dick joke?
That's a dick joke.
Alright, next.
I'm good. I've got them all out.
You good? Everybody good?
Yeah,
Is everyone done?
Penis. Okay.
So.
not. Sorry.
Oh my god! Dylan loses all of his hit points and he has 5 conditions and he dies.
Oh no.
So right there, as you two are investigating this bench, you can hear the music coming from. This freezing cold gust washes over you, and you look, and you see this figure that's been haunting you throughout this house, sitting on the edge of the fence right there, and she has her back to you. Her hair, long and black, is flowing in the wind, and she's not moving aggressively towards you any longer. She had this ethereal look to her from the start. Your traditional ghost look. Slightly transparent, a little bit gaunt and hazy. She's not hazy, she's not glowing at all. She looks like a person at this point. She doesn't really look up as you guys take notice of her, and she's not moving aggressively towards you. She breathes in and sighs, and her shoulders droop a little bit, and she goes, "I can't even do dead right."
What do you mean?
Is it maybe because you're not dead?
She gives you like a crooked look, Sven, like, I died. I know I died.
You had a skull there still. Bodies don't
Dead?
just stay together like that.
Dead people have skeletons?
Not after a year.
Do you think she's got tears in her eyes, like she's upset about something, but she looks at you and she gives you the scientist like tight shoulders look and goes, "Do you think skeletons dissolve after 365 days?"
No, your skull's not going to stay attached to your body after that long.
Oh gosh.
What made you
Sam.
think it was a real skull and not something that I've projected to keep myself connected to my original body?
Oh, fine. Okay. I'm going home.
I argued with a ghost! Fuck Halloween!
Dr. Jacobson?
She just sighs.
Yeah, Dr. Jacobson. We're really sorry about coming into your home and disturbing it.
She shrugs and she goes, "It's fine, I guess."
Oof. So, it's been a year since the accident.
She bows her head forward and buries her forehead in her hands. I couldn't do anything right.
What do you mean you couldn't do anything right? What happened?
That project was mine. I pushed for it to go. I pushed for the funding. I pushed my dad to okay it. And after all my research, I hurt those people, our subjects. I hurt them. I set back powered research by years. I died. And I can't even scare a bunch of kids.
Oh,
She
trust me,
I'm
Dr.
pretty
Jacobson,
scared.
you scared us. Bad.
she kind of huffs a little, like a little scoff, and wipes her eyes. And she goes, clearly not enough. You're still here.
Oh,
I've been stuck in this house for a year. I just want to move on. I don't know what my unfinished business is, but I want to go.
well, Dr. Jacobson, maybe we could help you with that.
She doesn't really look up. She just kind of sits there and cries quietly.
Oh, Dr. Jacobson. I
My
look back in the
name-
group.
My name is Delphina.
Delphina. I'm sorry.
Are you okay if we come over and sit with you?
She shrugs again.
Okay. And Shadi goes over and goes to her, invites Dylan over. Come on, here. Thorn, come sit with us.
Thorn, come sit with us. Come sit with the ghost lady.
Come here.
Come sit with the ghost lady.
Where does Finn go?
He went outside the room.
He needed to go take a breather.
I mean, he did get possessed. Delphina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Makes sense.
He's
Hang on,
wearing the
everyone
plague
scoot
mask
forward.
again.
Everyone scoot over.
everyone scoot over.
Yes,
I'm
everyone
not
scoot over
scooting
for Sven.
over.
Nah, Sven can find his own
Fine.
spot.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
I'm
you're
right
sitting
here.
on me, Thorn. What exactly was the project that you were working on?
It was just research. We wanted to find out what made genetics create powered people. Like, what genes went into the whole mixture of, if it was an inherited thing, if it was a mutation, if it was a new species of humans. We were just trying to learn what this was. There'd been so little research on it at that point, and we were working with the hospital to try and help them fine-tune their care, and I don't know, something went wrong. that day.
Well, what exactly were you working with that could have made something go so catastrophically wrong?
We had a couple of subjects, volunteers, but scientifically we call them subjects.
Powered?
Powered, yes. We were extracting DNA, and I don't know. I was putting the samples back. I just collected the last sample, and I was putting them back, and I don't know. I think I dropped it, or something happened, and just all of a sudden everything went cold, ice cold.
You know, we all make mistakes that sometimes worse than what we intended, even if we didn't intend them. That's kind of what happened to me, you know? I'm not dead, but that's how I got this leaf on my head, I'll tell you that.
I'd much rather have a leaf on my head than be stuck in this house.
How did you get stuck here?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a gravitational pull.
Do you feel that pull at any certain point in the house? Like a certain place?
Just the house? Every time I try to leave, I can't. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't go to the bathroom. They shut off everything. I'm stuck in this abandoned house. My parents didn't even come collect my things.
Oh.
I've just been here for a year. The impossible year.
Hey, so these music boxes, they've got inscriptions on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your doing?
Yeah. I like music boxes, what can I say? It's been how I've kept myself sane this whole time. And she chuckles.
What happens if we put all the music boxes together?
They just tell you what happened to me.
Oh? What's the order?
The order? She, holds her hand out, for the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and give her my 3 boxes.
I'm gonna go ahead and give her mine.
I gave her mine too.
Alright. She, scoots back and on this table right here. She organizes them. First she sets down Impossible Year. And then she sets down Stronger Than You. And then Radioactive. Don't Stop Me Now. And the box that you guys picked up just, a little bit. I've Got No Strings. And at the end, she holds up, it's over, isn't it? And she looks it over and she goes, was this the first box you found? No, that was Impossible Year, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This was
Impossible Year was the first box we found.
When'd you find this one?
I think we found that in the study.
that. Yep, in the study.
In the study. So, about the third. And she places it at the end. It's just me. The year I went through of doing the impossible. No one can sit in a house and not eat, not sleep, and still be here. It's impossible, isn't it? And, well, I'm obviously, and she holds her hands out, stronger than all of you, despite the fact that I was human a year ago, and I'm assuming all of you have powers.
Yep. That would be correct.
Only by accident.
She points at radioactive and she goes, I don't know what is wrong with me, but when I was here the first time, this stuff, and she kind of waves at all the glowing green ooze that's on a couple of the boxes and everything, and she's like, this is just like sweat coming out of me. It was disgusting. She rolls her finger over to Don't Stop Me Now, and she goes, when I made this one, I was just on a roll, and I like Queen, if that explains anything. But you also were in the midst of my haunted house, so, and I didn't want you to stop me. Simple as that. She points at I've Got No Strings, and she goes, I feel like this one is slightly obvious.
It's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not get it?
I don't actually quite understand this one.
Dude.
Puppets. I've got no strings.
You see the way that they puppeteered Sven like that?
Oh.
I've Got No Strings is from Pinocchio.
I've never watched
Too.
Pinocchio.
Me neither, but it was featured in Avengers Age of Ultron.
Mm.
It was like super big that it was a Pinocchio quote.
That's bitchin'.
I know!
And this last one.
Well, it's over, isn't it? And she waves at you guys. Isn't it? Isn't it over?
Yeah?
And she reaches behind her and she pulls out the last box. And she cracks it open and goes, I wasn't really planning on being here to show you guys this, but and she sets it down. And the music kind of slowly just winds down.
Oh.
Alright, Becca's crying.
Oh. Is Delphina still there?
She's sitting there and she's kind of twiddling her thumbs, but there's that black ectoplasmic smoke is just kind of sifting off of her shoulders. She's kind of just letting herself slowly fall apart.
Mm-hmm. Is she finally moving on? Was this her unfinished business?
You don't know. Why don't you speak to her?
What's going on to you? What's happening to you?
I don't have it in me anymore. I'm so tired of haunting a house that no one visits. I'm so tired of being the mistake of the Jacobson Institute. My institute. I couldn't do anything right. I got so far in my project. I was on the verge of uncovering so many mysteries and unlocking everything we needed, and I fucking dropped a vial of powered DNA, and the next thing I knew, I was at my house like this. Just I watched the news report. I watched as they interviewed my colleagues, and they mentioned for 2 days, we miss you, Delphina. Where are you? But nobody searched. Nobody came to my house. My landlord hasn't even dropped by to check for the rent. I went missing, and nobody came.
That sounds suspicious?
Very.
That sounds wrong. Like, what do you mean? You were obviously a scientist, head of your institute, it sounds like. And
Not necessarily head, but if my dad would go ahead, well, if my dad had died before me, it would be mine.
Are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's not sabotage?
Well, unfortunately, my dad apparently loved me a lot, so I don't think it was sabotage. I mean, who else would kill me? My subjects? We paid them. My colleagues? We were all equal. I was happy. I was a klutz, but I was happy I didn't do this to myself.
Okay. I'd like to assess the situation.
Okay, what do you want to do with that? You just want to ask one of those questions?
Well, my idea is there something that we're, like, missing?
Roll for me, and
Okay.
we'll lead this along.
Okay. It seems like there's something here that we're just overlooking.
Alright, this is 7.
Potato 7.
You can ask one of these questions. You don't get a custom question.
Alright. How could we best end this quickly?
How do you usually help someone stop being upset?
Well, we try to understand why they're upset and go from there. They're upset because they feel like they were a failure, right?
A little bit, yeah. Just a tad.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when you know all the information you can possibly know in a situation and there's nothing else that you can do to assist? When someone is upset and you want them to no longer be upset.
A hug?
Can
Yeah.
I roll to, what is it? Roll mundane to support or comfort?
Those are both comfort support things. Dylan,
Yeah.
Sven, roll me plus mundane.
Hey!
I got a 9.
You got a 9? What'd you get, Dylan?
Doing my roll.
Hurry the fuck up. God damn it, Dylan.
A7. I'm not good at this.
Oh, you know what? That's still a hit. Sven?
Where is she? Sitting.
She is-
exactly?
Over
Right
here,
here.
right? Oh, okay.
Like on this table.
Oh, alright.
On a hit.
He just holds out his hand to her.
Do you guys both just like hold her?
Yeah.
This is in my notes. She seems like increasingly upset and she's just letting herself fall apart into ashes, essentially. And you both, knowing that there's nothing further you can do, you both reach forward and just hold her for a second. And you guys, from what has been reported on ghosts, they're usually, not solid. They're freezing cold. They're not alive. But as you take hold of Delphina, as you take her hands, she is solid. This is something you realize now. She's solid. Even as she's fading away like this is a whole person. She's that coldness you felt earlier when you hold her wrists, her hands, one of the warmest areas on a person. She is warm. You feel her skin, and you feel the slow, soft beat of a heart. Delphina Jacobson has a pulse.
Are you sure you're not dead? 'Cause pulse.
What do you mean, pulse?
I mean, I'm feeling a pulse right here. Feel it. Put your fingers right there.
Delphina touches her hand, and then in a strange moment, she puts 2 fingers to her neck and squints and seems flustered and goes, "No. No. I've been in this house for a year, and I've been alive this whole time?"
How is that possible?
Powers?
I mean,
Literally
something
powers.
similar happened to Q.
Oh,
Power
God.
Yeah.
for your
Q.
accident?
No, it was human before my accident.
Maybe you got
Well-
powers from your accident.
Honestly, Q was human too.
Yeah.
Q may or may not have been the build-up to Delphina Jacobson.
Oh boy.
Narratively, at least.
You want to try to go outside?
I guess.
Sven holds his hand out to her. Let's go.
We won't need the maps anymore. You guys walk out into the cold October night, and Delphina, clutching Dylan's hand in one and Sven's hand in the other, walks down the steps of her porch and hits the sidewalk, and just the weight of her shoulders is lifted, and she takes a deep breath of the night air and goes, "There's no wall, there's no force.
No?
I can leave."
Holy shit.
I've been in this fucking house for a year, and I could have just walked out the door.
Would you look at that?
This is wild.
Welcome to the Powered People's Club, Delphina.
You okay, Becca? Becca's not okay. I destroyed Becca.
Oh,
It's like every session with you, Jesus. You're just intent on murdering people with sadness.
I am a crying meme. This is a crying meme. It's okay. I cried too. So, do you guys want to do anything with Delphina, or?
You
yeah.
want to go to the hospital, or do you want to finish your tea?
I guess I should go to the hospital.
We should contact your dad too, don't you think?
Yeah. She's in shock. She had no idea.
Yep. Let me just get my car charger out and make a call real fast.
Yeah, you
Oh,
fried all of
and-
our phones.
Look for Quentin. Where's Quentin?
Quentin is way down the street, eating some candy and playing games on his phone.
I wave at him.
Sven's like, you remember he said he'd walk home? He's fine.
No.
You guys are alive!
It wasn't
Yeah,
a zombie thing.
Zombie?
See, we-
Who the fuck is that?
Cars are
This
only
is
for
Delphina.
zombies. He can walk.
Is this scary lady?
Kind of.
She's actually very nice.
She waves kind of sheepishly, and And Quentin's like, cool, I'm gonna call Liza now and tell her I'm on my way home.
Okay.
Who was that? He looks a little short.
That's Quentin. He didn't have powers before he had an accident too, and now he does, just like you.
Delphina does the thinking emoji. Okay.
Welcome to the people who got their powers by accident club.
I suppose.
Or specifically through traumatic incident.
I suppose.
Oh. Oh no.
What?
Oh boy.
What?
Okay.
What?
Dylan's just gonna be a little sad in his car.
A little bit sad?
Yeah, no, very sad suddenly, just like thinking.
Oh.
Dylan, are you okay in there? And Soggy taps on the glass.
You want me to drive?
Do you want a hug?
So made the call. We're gonna have someone pick up Delphina.
Okay.
Yep.
We're gonna do a little cutscene. Delphina is taken to the hospital. She's checked out. Her vitals are fine. Somehow she's able to manage just fucking fine without any food, water, any sleep. The staff recommends that she attempts to eat and drink and sleep because after a year like that, her body has probably gone into some sort of survival state, and she probably isn't doing too well without stuff that your body usually needs. So they recommend that she gets on it. In the middle of all these checkups, she asks to use a phone, and she calls the only number that she can remember after a year of being alone. She calls her father, and at first he thinks it's a prank call. He hasn't heard from Delphina in a year, and he hangs up thinking it's a cruel joke. She calls again, and he picks up, and he demands why anyone would think this would be a hilarious thing to do, to screw with a father who's lost his daughter, and at this point has come to terms with the fact that she is no longer alive, because why would someone that he loves so dearly and she loves him so dearly back, why would she disappear like that and never contact him, if only that she were dead? And Delphina calmly, carefully tells him his birthday, a present she gave him that meant a lot to him. She gives him, she tells him how they came into the Jacobson Institute. She tells him of the day when she had the idea for this project that she had put together. She tells him of the day, of what she remembers of the day she supposedly died. And he is astounded at the amount of information this stranger seems to have, but as he listens to Delphina's voice and her sincerity and her desperation of making him believe her, he realizes this is his daughter, and he asks, "Where were you?" And she tells him. She tells him how she was stuck in the house, how nobody came for her. Her house is still full of food. There's newspapers at the door. No one even checked to see if her rent was gonna come through. She was alone in the dark for so long, and her father, and she goes, "Why didn't you come look for me?" And he tells her, he says, "We would have known if you were at your house. Your house isn't some maze that no one can get through. Why would you be at your house 2 miles away from the Institute when all of that happened? I couldn't bring myself to go there. There was no reason to go there. You weren't there, for all I knew. Why would I go somewhere that you used to be and you no longer were? Somewhere where I would just be reminded of you when I no longer had you." And she takes in his answer and she goes, I was alone for so long, and I don't know what I am now, but I was there for a year, and I don't know what's going on anymore. And Dr. Jacobson tells her, we're gonna find out together. I'm never losing you ever again. In the weeks after this, as Delphina comes into realizing that she is now a powered person, she goes back to the Institute. Her program that she feared defeated is reinstated. And she goes back into her research. In this time, as everything's going on, she realizes she has an incredible strength in her powers. These ghost-like abilities. Nobody say it! These ghost-like abilities, they have incredible use in the world, and especially in the fight for justice, especially in Holland Grove and in places where villains are a thing. And as she's gotten to know you as the team, she realizes she has a lot of strength in being a hero. And in between her research, she becomes an on-call hero. When they need her, she's called in. And as you will learn in the months to come, she's amazing at her jobs, both as a scientist and as a hero. Delphina Jacobson is alive, and Delphina Jacobson is a hero because of you.
Now that's what I like to hear.
You have now added Delphina Jacobson as a contact. Would you like to call?
Oh yeah.
Becca is... God, baby, I'm so sorry. Do you need a breather? Go cry in the bathroom. Just let it out.
Give Becca a breather because my dog needs dinner real fast.
Okay. You alright, baby? Go cry in the bathroom. Let it all out. Oh. God damn, I am just gonna fucking annihilate Becca one of these days. Is everybody okay? I'm checking in. Is everybody okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm actually really happy with these results right now.
Okay, is that Jess that I hear sniffling then? Who's sniffling?
I've been coughing the whole time.
Okay. What should I give you guys? You know what? Big bags of candy. Y'all win big bags of candy. And since we're done with Delphina...
Oh my god. Gravity Falls.
Yeah, bitch.
I can't believe Sven got fucking possessed.
I didn't even know
this
that.
would be like I thought this would be the last place where you get possessed, but nah.
No, he's destined.
It's like a character thing. It has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now that Delphina's at the hospital, Thorn has a hospital buddy.
Oh, hospital buddy!
Hospital buddy.
Okay, I just got back.
Okay, hi.
Welcome back.
Becca's still
Welcome
destroyed
back.
in the bathroom.
Oh no.
End of session moves. You guys now all have Delphina Jacobson as a contact. Thorn, you might end up being buddies with her because you got a cuddle buddy. She may contact you once in a while because you didn't you weren't born with your powers, just like she wasn't. And she's probably also going to get in contact with Quentin.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the door wide open for her. I want her to know that if she ever talk about something like this, I'm right there.
Yeah, that's good. You guys all also get, 1 potential. Everybody mark 1.
Hey, I got an advancement.
Oh, shit. Oh, Thorn! Weren't you gonna mutate more?
Yeah, we decided that, like, I guess it's been 2 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. We still have about 15 minutes left, don't we, folks?
You sure do.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mm.
On the car ride home,
Mhm.
Oh fuck.
Thorn,
Oh, that night?
that night, Thorn, where in the car are you sitting?
Probably in the back by one of the windows.
In the back by one of the windows, you say. As everyone else is kind of discussing or processing the events of the night, Dylan's quietly looking ahead, thinking on his life. Usagi is keeping Sven occupied with detail. Oh god, is that a Mola Mola? Oh my god. Becca has a Mola Mola plushie.
A what?
Sunfish.
Oh my god.
The half a fish that is not supposed to exist. Usagi is keeping Sven occupied. Quentin has gone home. He is bye-bye. And you guys have taken you guys have left Delphina with the ambulance that ends up taking her to the hospital. Thorn, you're sitting in the back seat and you feel at first you think that this is just some kind of like anxiety that's been building in your stomach this whole time, but as you're sitting in the car with all the excitement over, you still feel nauseous. You suspect it's nausea. You're not feeling all too great.
I'm gonna crack the window open, just assuming that it is.
Yeah, you crack the window to get maybe some fresh air will help with this sickness a little bit, and as you open the window and the moonlight shines through, you glance down at your hands, and there's some odd veins kind of following along like your wrist and your palms and your fingers, and as you lift your hand to sort of set it on the windowsill, in the moonlight they glow this deep alien blue, similar to the strange flowers that you've been finding in your garden.
Oh, motherfucker.
There's you feel this odd growing sensation from the top of your head where your cute little leaf is. You can't exactly see this, but the fronds on the leaf, the edges grow into these spiked little hooks, and the webbing between them becomes more drastic. The flower looks more, not the flower, the leaf looks spikier, and these blue veins run along it. And you feel just another surge of nausea wash over you, and deep dark vines sort of crawl down from the leaf on your head. They kind of crawl down along your neck and down your shoulders, and you can feel your arms sort of bulk up, and
Weird as hell.
do you audibly react?
Yes.
Wait, do you say weird as hell out loud?
Yes.
I look in the rear view.
It's
Thorn,
it's
are you?
over.
What the hell?
Ah!
I pull over.
Do we need to go back to the hospital?
I think we might need to go back to the hospital. Thorn, are you okay?
What's happened?
I mean, I don't feel great,
You're growing.
obviously.
Yep, we're going back to the hospital. And I pull a real fast illegal Yui.
Yeah, real fast illegal move.
So illegal.
In this hectic drive back to the hospital, these vines encompass Thorn's arms completely and take on a shape similar to like just really muscular, very toned arms. The vines encompass your hands entirely and form these sharp thorn-like claws, and you can see some of these dark veins or vines in between them. Some of the thinner ones are that glowing blue color. By the time you get to the hospital, your arms are fully transformed into these monstrously strong-looking, muscular plant arms.
You got a new set of arms.
Thorn is armed.
And it,
No.
Armed and dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Thorn! Oh man. Sven, go get someone to check us in. Shit,
Yeah.
here. Thorn, I'll
I'm
help
just
you out
gonna
of the
fucking
car.
get out of the car.
Okay.
You need help? You okay?
When you get out of the car under the moonlight, the blue glows even brighter.
What are those?
Shit.
What are those?
Goddamn motherfucking flowers. So glad I didn't let Duke eat the fucking thing.
Oh my
Jesus.
god. Did Duke eat the flower? What? What?
No, he did not eat
What?
the flower. He's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's a good dog.
Thorn is positive.
GM, are we sure?
Thorn is positive, so I am positive.
Got you.
Puppy is fine.
Puppy did not eat the weird flower.
Okay.
so we all go
We
into
need
the
to-
hospital.
Get
See-
you in the hospital. Come on.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Can you take a picture for me? I think my phone's dead.
Nice.
Becca's gonna post a picture for me in TC chat right now.
Of?
The arms.
Don't worry. Oh
This is
boy.
still an art.
Did you draw the
Weird
arms?
veiny arms. Veiny vine arms.
Big
Viney,
meaty claws.
baby arms.
Mm-hmm.
Claws though. Let
You
me see.
you guys take Thorn into the to their usual doctor, and the doctor checks them in and everything, and at this point your nausea has subsided and there's no longer any growth to these vines. Yeah. But the doctor writes down your vitals and goes, you're fine now, but it appears that this is continued in short.
You don't say.
I'm just observing. I'm giving you the official report, but we're still new to this, just as you are. I have to post it back now.
Oh no, it's mine now.
Okay, thank you.
Fucking crazy ass. Ripped arm.
How do you feel?
Better, but still weird?
I mean, yeah,
That's a fair
understandable.
analysis. Yeah.
Alright. Thorn's got a new pair of sick arms.
You got them, what you call it, anchor arms.
Yeah, anchor arms. Thank you.
Thorn, can I see your hand?
Sure.
Thorn's got them big, meaty claws.
Holy shit, look at these claws.
They're big, thorn-like hooked claws and everything.
Bruh.
Sick.
dude.
Usagi's just.
Dude.
I am just so tired.
Oh, you're sleepy?
Oh,
It's been a long ass night. Y'all drive home, and Thorn's got their new anchor arms, and you guys rescued a ghost. Good job. Happy Halloween.
Happy
He
Halloween!
pieces both of Thorn's sleeves.
we're just,
Yeah,
I was like,
essentially.
I'm gonna have to redo some of the shirts that I
Just a
made.
tad.
weirdest birthday ever.
Just so-
They're just gonna be vests for a little while. It'll look
Did you
good.
guys
It's
did you guys hear Usagi?
what?
Weirdest birthday ever.
Oh, definitely. Happy birthday, bud. Jeez.
I give him a thumbs up with my weird new claw hands.
Oh my goodness. Duke runs to greet us and he pauses, seeing his buddy Thorn. Like, there's something
Squint.
new.
You smell
It's okay,
different.
buddy.
Duke reacts
It's
like
alright.
you smell funny.
It smells a little strange. What's new? Just trying to sniff and investigate. What is this?
I offer him one of my hands so that he can sniff.
Yeah. Sniffing. Just gives it a lick. Still
So
Thorn. Still friend.
we're done now.
Whew.
When you guys had the glowing wounds, you guys were supposed to be more susceptible to Delphina's possession,
It just didn't work out that way, did it?
and somehow, even then, Sven gets possessed. The one person without glowing wounds.
It's a curse, man.
It's the Sven possession curse.
Yeah.
Yup,
Ugh.
that is a thing.
Alright, any questions, comments, concerns?
Did I miss the end of session actions?
Just everybody marks potential.
Okay.
Just one potential. That's all we did.
50 potential.
I'm sorry, whomst?
So, anybody else got comments? Cause I've got one.
Yeah.
Fucking, that is
No!
What?
me. That is me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jess.
You're welcome.
Everyone's dead to me.
What did you say, Kirsten?
I said yo really loudly.
To what though? Several things happened.
Oh,
All
to
of
the,
them?
oh,
To all of them?
All of the things?
Okay,
everything that has happened in this session.
that's a legit comment. All right. What
Alright.
What about you, Dylan?
So, given recent events with Q, and now with Delphina, he's really fucked up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just because, dead people aren't necessarily staying dead? Question mark?
Oh no, this is giving me terrible ideas.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
That's
DM,
bad.
yes.
So yeah, Dylan
gotta do
is
it.
not okay at all.
So what is he not okay about? Like, does he think Caden's gonna return?
He sincerely is starting to believe that.
Mm.
Oh.
Like,
Mm.
This one night is undoing about 1.5 years of therapy.
What?
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
That actually might be a thing that happens in season 2.
Season
Oh yeah, by the way,
What?
by the way, everybody, happy end of season 1.
Hey.
Yay!
Season 2
I don't know how to
begins.
feel about this.
Huh?
Oh man.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Season
This
2
is
is gonna
not
be a real
okay.
fucking doozy.
Oh yeah, it is.
So this is just gonna stay with me full time.
Yeah, essentially.
Pull the tissue box closer and tuck it underarm. These are my new friends.
Mm-hmm.
So might be a weird question.
Huh.
Like the music boxes,
Mm-hmm.
those didn't go away, right? Do we still have those?
Yeah, they're still there.
Neat.
You keep them?
Did you just steal some of our music boxes?
I mean, you could ask her if
Hey,
you can
don't
have
be
some
an
of the music
asshole. I'm gonna
letters.
keep this.
Hey,
You threw me.
also,
It's the least you can do.
You threw
After
me into a
possessing our
wall.
friend.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep this.
Alright, put that in your inventory, because I have plans.
Oh,
in order to get rid of my angry condition, can I go through with destroying the fucking flower that did this to me?
Sure,
No,
but
don't
that's...
do it.
You can, but that's all that research.
Oh, true.
Don't do it.
it's gonna
What
fucking
else can
suck,
I-
dude.
Fucking maul with my new hands.
So, do you destroy it?
Christmas decorations? Oh, a pumpkin. A jack-o'-lantern. I'm sure we did jack-o'-lanterns.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and destroy my own... I cut out, sorry. I don't want to destroy anybody else's, because I'm not mad at anybody else, just mine.
Just your own jack-o'-lantern? Like, how dare you have this grin?
God damn it! How can you be happy?
You destroy it, and the pumpkin, there's nothing left but the smiley face, the smiley part, but it's upside down. It's a frown.
Duke
that's right.
runs
Fuck
over
you.
to eat
Pumpkin.
Yeah, the pumpkin. He's gonna eat the
Sven, Sven, you didn't have any conditions. Dylan, you
Nope.
successfully comfort supported someone. You no longer have a condition.
Oh, cool.
Usagi, what are you doing, buddy? You got a condition.
I got afraid. Let's see, how do I clear that one again?
It's on, somewhere.
I know.
I think it's on
Yummy.
basic moves. Yeah, basic moves. Clearing, afraid, run from something difficult. And it doesn't have to necessarily be run from something difficult. It could be like
Avoiding it?
avoiding something difficult. I don't
I was
know.
glowing.
Huh?
I was glowing. No one asked too much about that, did they?
We tried.
Dylan did.
I mean, post
Dylan
credits.
definitely tried.
You guys avoided the subject. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Alright.
Alright, any other comments, questions,
Concerns.
concerns?
I just now realized I've been wearing my Ghostbusters pajamas this whole time.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I really, truly have.
Perfect. Alright, folks. Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Died.